What's up, YouTube? So, the Miami Dolphins have made 3 different interesting moves. I'll start off at safety, because I think this is a little bit less important. We have waived Bennett Williams. He was an undrafted free agent that we signed this year. He hasn't really been healthy, and because of that, he hasn't really been able to prove himself. And it was already going to be a pretty upward climb for him to make it in that safety room anyway. So we have gone ahead and waived him. And to replace him, we've signed veteran safety Myles Dorn. Myles Dorn has been in the NFL since 2020. Played mostly with the Vikings, but most of his NFL, actually I think all of his actual NFL snaps have come on special teams. So that's mostly what he's known for. After his tenure with the Vikings, he's kind of bounced to different practice squads. He was with the Panthers for a little bit, but he was released in June, so he's with us now. I don't really see him making this roster unless he can really prove himself to be a special teams demon. But I don't expect us to keep him and Justin Bethel for that role, to be just a purely special teams guy, and I think Justin Bethel's better at it, and he's a better corner than Myles Dorn is a safety. So there's that. And corner is a more important position than safety, so there's that as well. So that's the first 2 moves. The last one is much more important to me. Michael Turk, the undrafted punter we signed, he was released today as well. That one's got a little bit more weight to it because we brought him in to be in a position battle for our starting punter spot against Jake Bailey. Bennett Williams probably wasn't going to make this team regardless, but whoever won between Michael Turk and Jake Bailey was probably going to be our starting punter this year. And from what I understand, Jake Bailey has had a really, really good offseason so far, and great training camp, has really showed himself off to be great, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get him back to shape. Because at one point, Jake Bailey was a Pro Bowl punter. And then he hurt his back, and then for 2 years, he wasn't looking so great. If his back is back to healthy, and he's feeling good, and he's back to his Pro Bowl self, we're looking golden, and I hope that's the case. And apparently he's been looking very good. And a healthy Jake Bailey who's playing like he should gave Michael Turk a very low margin for error to try to make this team. Michael Turk was very much mostly just a big leg punter. He's very powerful, has some athleticism to him, but he's not that accurate, and his hang time isn't that great. So if Jake Bailey is back to even close to what he was, that was an upward climb for him, and he did lose it. Michael Turk has been released today, so that means Jake Bailey is our punter moving forward. So I'm happy that we have that settled. Don't have any more questions of that regard going into preseason. I'm happy we have preseason back tomorrow. Fantastic. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you'd like to, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.